Meet Lilith. Even though she's the Archmage of the College of Winterhold and the current Jarl of Winterhold proper, she was captured and enslaved by a nearby Dunmer settlement, hidden within Skyrim.
Wake up, you scum! You're as obedient as a dog with these amulets around your necks. Lot number 4, female, was captured just yesterday. Starting price, 300 coins.
2,000 septims!
Sold! Master Selfrey, lot number 4 is yours.
I see you are awake. Great, we have time for a little chat.
What's worse, they stole my drip and put a collar on me that prevents me from dealing with them like the archwizard I am. Instead, I must bide my time and wait a minute! I still have to make peace with Ulfric Stormcloak or he'll take back my hold! See, I have a mod installed called Conquest of Skyrim, and with it, you can raise an army to take over the province for yourself. After some shady stock market dealings, I was able to raise a large enough army to take over Winterhold. However, the day I called for the ceasefire with Ulfric, I was captured and collared. And he's supposed to be there within 24 hours. That's just over an hour in real life. Now, even though she's in rags, Lilith is still an immensely powerful caster, so I'm upping the stakes even more. Not only do we need to escape before Ulfric arrives, but I'm setting Lilith's HP to only 50 points, and every time she dies, we advance time by an hour. Did I mention we're also using Requiem? Will we escape in time to call for peace, or will I return to an enemy hold? After meeting the Massa, we take a short stroll around Sadrith Kagran, our home, for the next 24 hours. Pay a visit to the inn, and what do you know? The subplot for this video. See, there are 32 of these chess pieces scattered around the settlement, and we'll be collecting them to get a special perk called the Strategist. With the pieces grabbed, we return to Shanath and receive our first task.
Firstly, pick up my stuff from Varun the Smith.
At the smithy, we grab 2 more pieces and the staff.
Here's your order, now give me the money and piss off to your master.
Before getting our second fetch quest.
I was thinking of buying a new end wall already. Cleaning. Get chorus acid from her and dissolve that fetcher's corpse in it.
See, he also deals in some interesting experiments, and he can't afford to have word getting out. So we're on Undertaker duty and get some special solution.
Be careful and don't break it. It's worth more than you.
Along with another chess piece, and deal with the evidence. Like another Dunmer in this game, Shanath loves his specialty, and that happens to be our next task.
You didn't spill the acid, I hope? The reserves of my tea have come to an unfortunate end. What? You've been in the city for all this time and still don't know what tea your master likes? Get your lazy ass over to Tamina. She'll give you the recipe.
But while we're out and about gathering ingredients, we take a few detours around the settlement to grab a bunch more puzzle pieces. Once we have most of the ones from the locals' houses, we go about gathering those tea ingredients. We make some and bring it back to the old codger.
Let me taste. Pooh! Disgusting! Go make some new, right now!
Wow, well I'd never. Good thing we got enough for 2 batches.
I hope you did everything right. Oh, revolting!
With tea time out the way, it's time for fisticuffs.
I will be waiting for you near the entrance to Balzaf. Your top priority will be to protect me and provide me with assistance in case of unforeseen circumstances. Sword or spell?
Obviously, we prefer magic and are rewarded with some not so drippy robes and a staff. After we're ready to set out, we traverse the trap-filled ruins, which aren't affected by the Lightfoot perk, so needless to say, we must tread carefully. After a bit of walking, we enter Pakalzarf, and as much as the gamer in me wants to go left, the amulet disallows this. So we fight our way past the sentinels and make our way to the Ethereum Abyss. After a scenic walk down to the bottom, dispatching everything in our way,
Thought I heard something. I knew it! Aha! Good enough.
we make our way to the final destination, the Great Hexagonal Library. Once inside, we locate Shanath's books and return to him.
Get all this junk to the city and give it to the customers. I have to stay a while.
As we make our way out, a new challenger appears.
Is Selfrey still in the library? Yen Ilu, Magister of House Selvani.
After a brief introduction, an alarm is set off by Shanath.
The library.
What in oblivion is that?
They get into a small spat before we're beset upon by a wave of guardians.
We don't encounter any other visitors.
With the Prowler defeated, we're tasked by Yen to head back into the library and get him some Dwemer plans.
Do me a favor and bring to me any Dwemer books, schematics, or scrolls you find there, and by no means hand them over to Shanath.
We input the super secret code, finish playing Librarian, and begin playing Courier on our way back out. After returning to Shanath, he seems to have the wrong idea about me and Yen, causing him to fire off at the mouth at me.
Well, look who decided to show up. You dare lie to me, you sleazeball! This bastard has robbed me of here too! Get out of my sight! Now! And don't you ever come back! Out of my house! Scram!
After being evicted, he continues to berate me until Marissa stops him.
What's going on? Selby, let this Enwa go at once. Go make yourself useful. The last thing we need is you slaughtering someone.
She asks us to meet her at the town hall. There, we're told of Shanath's crazed plan.
Hey, servant. Find me in the council chambers when you have a moment to spare. We need to talk. When you were just brought here, I asked Erva to look into your past. I don't know how long the College of Winterhold will last without its archmage.
We came to the conclusion that you will be more beneficial as a free citizen and a member of our great house.
We can grant you your freedom. You may choose to leave Cedrith Kegran and never return. But I have a feeling that's not what you'll do. Will you help us in exchange for your freedom? Cedrith Kegran will not forget your service. From this day forth, you are free to go wherever and do whatever, as a recognized citizen.
We agree, if only to get this necklace off. And now we're free women. First things first, we collect the remaining puzzle pieces and get our perk. We then speak to Erver and help him in his experiments.
I'm working on deciphering the records left by my great-great-grandfather. My ancestor, Niden Milo, crafted his own spells. Care to be my assistant? With you, our research will speed up. My great-great-grandfather invented an interesting way to manipulate time, absolutely imperceptible to others. If I can recover the right formula, I will be able to learn this magic and teach you. I have some samples which need testing. Here is the first scroll. Please, try them out when you are able. We were able to only scratch the surface of the knowledge brought to us by Niden Milo in his diaries. Thank you for your help.
As a result, we're given the spell Time Break, before finally leaving Cedrith Kegran and booking it back to Winterhold.
This is probably going to be the best deal we're going to get.
Very well. These peace talks are now concluded.
Since we were able to gain our freedom quickly and avoid dying, we made it in the nick of time to seal the peace deal. With the looming threat of Ulfric subdued, we return our attention to Skyrim once again.